Hello everyone, welcome back to Genius Knowledge Point, your one place for practical programming solutions for computer and IT students. I am making this video to provide practical knowledge to all students so that you can develop your own programs which will be helpful for your studies as well as career. In this video we will perform practical number 6 of Python programming, which is according to case scheme of Diploma Computer and IT students, and the semester number is 4. The topic in this video is to demonstrate the use of loop control statements like continue, pass and break. So we have already seen these statements from C programming, then C++ programming and Java programming. So the same concept will be applied here. So the same break statement will be used here. So the first question, practical related question, is write a program to demonstrate the use of break. So we are going to use a break statement inside a loop, and according to the condition we will be stopping the loop using this break statement. So the same concept is applied here that we have already seen in C programming as well as Java programming. So directly moving toward the coding part. So initially I am just printing a simple message demonstrating break in for loop. So we are using a break statement inside a for loop. So this message will be printed. Then I am starting my for loop for I in range 10. So the values of I variable will be starting from 0 to 9. So these are the range for I variable. Next I am using if statement. So inside for loop I am starting if statement, and in that I am using I is equal to 5. So if I value will become 5, I am just printing a message breaking the loop. So this message will be printed, and after that I am using break statement. So this break statement is inside this if condition. So whenever the value of I variable become 5, this print statement will run and break statement will run, and it will break the for loop. So after that the if condition is closed, then I am just printing simple message current value of I. So this is the message part, and after that attaching the I variable value. So it will display the I variable value after this message. So this is how the for loop is ended here, and finally I am just printing for loop finished. So after completing the for loop, this message will be printed. So whenever the I value will become 5, it will go inside this if condition, and we have used break inside this if condition. So it will run this break statement, and at that point it will stop the for loop. So this is how the coding is complete here. So to run this code I am just selecting entire code, copying the code, going to PyCharm, then creating a new Python file, then naming it as break demo, then pasting the entire code here. So to run this code I am just clicking on this run button. Let us see what is the output. So the output is generated as demonstrating break in for loop. So this is the message that we have printed. Then current value of I is equal to 0. So first value is printed. So first iteration is completely run. Then second iteration is run. So current value of I 1 is showing, then current value of I 2, then current value of I 3, then current value of I 4. Then after that, as soon as the I value become 5, so it has started this if condition, it has gone inside this if condition, and in that it has printed breaking the loop, and after break statement is run, and we are outside the for loop now. So we can see the for loop finished message because we have moved outside the for loop after this break condition. So this is how only 5 numbers are printed here from 0 to 4. The remaining 5 to 9 numbers are not printed here because we have used break condition here, and after that break statement the for loop has stopped and we have moved out of the for loop. So this is how this first question is completed here. Now the second question is write a program to demonstrate the use of nested if else. So we have already seen nested if else inside C programming as well as Java programming. So whenever we are putting if inside another if or else inside another if, so that will become a nested if else condition. So directly moving toward the code. So first I am taking one variable as age. So what we are going to do in this program, we are accepting age from the user. Then we are checking whether this user is having a license, that is driving license, and if he is eligible, then we will be print our messages accordingly. So first I am taking one variable, that is age is equal to int input, then in that I am putting a message, please enter your age. So So this message will be displayed. Then after entering the value, that will be converted into integer and that value will be stored into age variable. Next, I am using one variable, that is has license is equal to true. So what is this variable? This variable is used for whether the user is having a license, that is driving license. So I am manually putting this value as true, so I am not accepting it from the user. Next, I am using if condition. So if age is greater than or equal to 18, so this is the condition for age, then I am printing a simple message, you are old enough to drive. So this message will be displayed if user is having age greater than 18. Then I am putting one more if condition inside this first if, so it will become a nested if condition. So if has license, so we have already put true value inside this has license variable, so that's why it will go inside this if condition and it will print you have a license and can drive legally. So if the age is greater than 18, then it will be printed you are old enough to drive, and it will be printed as you have a license and you can drive legally. So if the user is not having license, then we will go to else part, and in that we have printed you are old enough but need to get a license. So whether the value of age is greater than 18, but if you don't have a license, then you are not eligible to drive. So that's why this message will be printed. So this if condition is complete here. Then we are moving to else part of first if condition. So if the age is not greater than or equal to 18, then we will directly move to this else part, and in that we have printed you are not old enough to drive yet. So this message will be printed if your age is not greater than or equal to 18. So this is how the multiple if conditions are used using nested if else conditions. So the coding is done here. Selecting entire code, then copying the code, going to PyCharm, creating a new file as a nested, then pasting the entire code and running the code. So it is asking to enter the age, so I am entering 25 now. So the message is printed as you are old enough to drive. So first message is printed according to age value. Then we have already taken has license variable as true, so it has printed you have a license and can drive legally. So this is how the if condition is satisfied and it has printed the messages accordingly. Now I am running this program again. Now I am entering age as a 15. Let us see what is the output. So it has gone to directly else part and it has printed you are not old enough to drive yet, because our age is not matching the first if condition. So that's why the else part is directly printed. So this is how we can create multiple if and else conditions inside multiple if and else. So this is how nested if is done here. So the question is complete, as well as practical number 6 is complete, which was just using simple looping statements that we have already seen in C programming, C++ programming and Java programming. So this practical is ended here. So that's it for today's practical. I hope you understand the program clearly. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such programming solutions, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. If you have any doubts or need solutions for other programs, drop a comment below. I will be happy to help. Thanks for watching and happy coding.